From Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. I'm very pleased to show you my insects in my laboratory in the Institute of Zoology of National Academy of Sciences in Kyiv, where I'm working as a research entomologist. And now it's the springtime, 2nd day of May 2024, and I have in the laboratory many hatched insects, especially this one, which I'm very pleased to show you because they're live. We are studying taxonomy, morphology, biology of parasitic and phytophagous insects. And these are phytophagous insects. These are seed feeders. So we're living inside seeds. Which seeds do we live? They're very small, just 3 mm size. You can recognize they have a very interesting tail. This is ovipositor. And they're phytophagous because they're living inside seeds. Inside seeds of wild Rosa. I continue to translate this video with these insects because they're still hatching. Now it's already time for flowering different plants, orchards. And when some flowers like wild Rosa are flowering now, wild Rosa in blossom now, these insects are hatching as well. In the center you can recognize two small individuals in the center. Without tail, these are males, and others were females. Especially you can see females, they have a very long ovipositor. This is species named Megastigmus aculeatus. And short tail, short ovipositor, this is Megastigmus rosa. So here two different species. Firstly imaged Megastigmus rosa with short ovipositor, and now today upper insects with very long ovipositor hatched. You see ovipositor is approximately the size of a body. Ovipositor 3 mm, body about 3 mm as well. They are belonging to the family Megastigmidae, former name Thorimidae, and they are seed feeders. Most of species which we know in Megastigmidae were seed feeders on different plants. And these two species were precisely seed feeders on wild roses. You see in the center. Females with very long ovipositor, Megastigmus aculeatus. Same as body size, and some very short ovipositor, Megastigmus rosa, and left side, this is a female in the center now. The male without ovipositor. You see Megastigmus rosa has a much shorter ovipositor. They are quite close, but they have distinctive morphological differences which can be recognized under the microscope. Here on camera magnification is not very high, but at least you can recognize the difference in ovipositor. Other features of structures, thorax, abdomen, poorly visible under this camera, only under the high magnification of another microscope. On the top, upper side, where is here some Megastigmus aculeatus with long ovipositor. Yes, on the upper side. Down part, Megastigmus rosa. When you have many individuals, it's quite funny to see their differences. And it's possible to recognize differences in color, in size, and in some differences in morphological features. You can also collect these insects. Why not? It's quite easy. Just go to the orchard, go to your garden. Let's go to the forest to find shrubs of wild rosa, dog rosa, which is very common in Europe, in Palearctic region, in Asia, even in Australia, Africa, in America. You can keep some dry fruits of wild rosa in boxes for a short period of time in spring, because these insects will hatch especially in spring. You see, in the center male and female Megastigmus rosa. If you keep in insects, not insects, if you keep in dry fruits of wild rosa in cages, in jars, in glass boxes during the summertime, you will not receive anything. But if you can collect them in the springtime, these insects are hatching in springtime from dry rosa fruits, because they are living inside dry rosa seeds. So that's why they are hatching precisely in early spring before blossoming of rosa, because these females will lay eggs inside new green seeds of wild roses. And after development, larvae will be sitting inside seeds. They are not falling on the ground, they are still on branches of wild roses. Fruits are drying, can be collected for tea, can be collected, brought to the kitchen, to the stock, to the pharmacy, together with seeds, together with insects inside seeds. And if you're keeping dry fruits of rosa collected in previous season, in this season, in this spring, these insects are hatching. That's very important. You can try to collect dry fruits of wild roses in springtime, beginning of maybe summer, in May, in April, May, and June. And some insects will hatch very quickly because they are hatching after a couple of weeks. And it's an important period to find green fruits on plants of roses. So you can repeat this experiment, just collecting dry roses fruits. Keep in boxes, you can receive interesting, unique material. If you need to help in identification, contact me on my email or write in comments. If you need advices, write in comments. The same, you can use seeds of different other plants. Many species of Megastigmus developing in seeds of pine trees, juniperous trees, juniperous shrubs. And if you collect seeds of many different species of plants, you can receive very interesting Chalcid wasps, phytophagous seed feeders. Try to collect seeds, try to collect dry fruits, keep in jars, in cages, and you can receive unique material of interesting material for the study of seed-feeding insects. If you need some identification, you can ask me on my email. This is a short video from my zoo with Megastigmus from my laboratory. Again in the center, just the male without ovipositor, just making the magnification. Yes, this is a male. And this is Megastigmus oculatus. Megastigmus oculatus with lone ovipositor. I'm translating online just very live, and I'm sending this television immediately directly to the YouTube. So you're watching my tubes together with me. Some birds are singing outside. It's evening time. I'm pleased to show you my insects in the laboratory, how they are living and developing. Some died. They will be used for morphological study. Dry collection is important for morphological study. And some wet collection will be fixed in ethanol for genetical, for molecular study as well. So these are Megastigmus oculatus with long ovipositor. Very funny indeed. Body 3 mm and ovipositor 3 mm size. Thank you for joining me. Male in the center. Ask your questions, write your comments, and see you soon on my channel. To be continued. Press like, write your comments, visit me on Patreon page, and become my donator as well. Best greetings from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Stand with Ukraine, support Ukraine, help Ukraine. Ukraine will win. Thank you for your interest. Good luck. See you soon. Support Ukraine.